So do you also use Instamojo to sell your products online for your business? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly Connect, and in this video we are going to understand how to send and get WhatsApp message on successful Instamojo payment using WhatsApp Cloud API. So over here I manage a skincare brand and we use Instamojo to sell our products online. So now what I want is that as soon as we receive a successful payment, which is as soon as we sell a new product, automatically my team on WhatsApp should be notified. Also, my customers should receive an automated WhatsApp message which confirms their order. So to do this, we are going to create a connection between Instamojo and WhatsApp Cloud API. To create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So do you also wish to learn this process step by step? Then let me take you to my computer screen. Welcome to my screen, everyone. So as you know, in this video we are going to understand how to send and get WhatsApp message on successful Instamojo payment using WhatsApp Cloud API. So as you know that I manage an organic skincare brand that values seamless communication with customers and internal teams, and for that we want to set up an automation using WhatsApp Cloud API to enable the dual communication after a successful Instamojo payment. So this setup allows me to send automated WhatsApp message to the customer and also notifies my team about the new purchase made. So as you know, Instamojo is a popular platform for businesses, whereas WhatsApp is one of the most widely used messaging apps in the world. But Instamojo and WhatsApp doesn't provide any native connection in order to send automated WhatsApp messages like this, and also in order to set up a dual communication. So in order to connect both of these applications, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing automation software, as I've already mentioned in my introduction. And in order to set up this dual communication, I've already opened the landing page of Pabbly simply by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. It is very easy. So as soon as we are going to open the landing page of Pabbly, we are going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a user, you can click on sign up for free and you're going to get 100 of dollars free every month. But I'm an existing user, so I'm going to click on sign in. And as soon as I'm going to click on sign in, it is opening all Pabbly apps. Over here you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video, we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications, which is WhatsApp and Instamojo, right? So I'm going to click on access now right over here to access my Pabbly Connects account. And as soon as I'm going to click on access now, it is opening my dashboard. And to start with this automation, we are going to click on this button which says create workflow. And now it is asking me for the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So over here on my dashboard, you can see multiple folders which I've already created in which I save my workflows. So if you wish to learn how to create a new folder or a subfolder, you can click on this hyperlink given right over here which says learn more. And now it is asking me for the workflow name. So over here I want the name of my workflow to be how to send and get WhatsApp message on successful Instamojo payment using WhatsApp Cloud API. And then for the folder, I'm going to select it as automations. And then we're going to click on this button that says create. And as soon as I'm going to click on create, it is opening the most important window for automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this, you can understand that the trigger is the commander for the workflow and actions follow the commands. And as you know that we can have only a single commander but multiple followers. So over here we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of our trigger. And over here by this you can finally understand that the actions are response towards the commands given by our trigger. And to start with our automation, we have to select our trigger application. So for my trigger application, I'm going to select it as Instamojo. So I'm going to search for Instamojo, and as you can see Instamojo V2, so I have to select this. And after selecting this, it is asking me for the trigger event. So basically trigger event is the event on which the workflow will start. So here what I want is that as soon as a new successful Instamojo payment is made, my workflow should be started, right? So I'm going to select it as successful payment right over here. And after selecting this, it is giving me a webhook URL. So we're going to use this same webhook URL in order to create a connection between our trigger application, which is Instamojo, and Pabbly Connect's workflow. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to copy this webhook URL and then I'm going to follow this help text, and it is saying log into your Instamojo account, create a new page or select an existing one. Navigate to the page settings where you will find the the section of entering the webbook URL. Okay, so I'm going to follow the same. I'm going to put my Instamojo account. You can see that I've already created multiple pages right over here in my Instamojo account. I'm going to use this for my automation, which is natural glow skincare face toner. So I'm going to open this because I want to create this automation for this particular page. Okay, and after opening this page, we have to go on to the page settings. Okay, so I'm going to go on the page settings, and to go on to the page settings, first I'm going to go back right from here, and as you can see, three dots, we have to go on this and then edit page. And as I was going to go on the edit page, you can see on the left side of the bar page settings. So I have to go on this page settings, and as you can see, webbooks, you have to go on this webbooks, and over here you can see add webbooks, but this is switched off, so I'm going to switch it on right from here. And also after switching it on, it is saying enter the webbook URL. So over here I'm going to paste the URL which we copied from our workflow, and we're going to paste it right over here. And now it is saying information to be sent. So over here I only want to send the successful payment information, so I'm going to select it, and we're going to delete this failed payment. Okay, so I've attached the webbook URL right over here. Information to be sent is successful payments. So now I'm going to click on save and update. Again, yes, save and update. And as I'm going to click on this, yes, you can see that we have successfully edited this page. And after editing this page with this, we have successfully added the webbook URL in our page. And after adding this, you can see it is saying waiting for a webbook response, and in the notes it is saying do a test submission / record. So in order to capture this webbook response, we have to do a test submission or record. And in order to do this test submission, I'm going to open my Instamojo account again, and over here I'm going to go on this share page option, and we're going to copy the page link and open this in a new tab. And after opening this in a new tab, we are going to do the test submission for this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this button which says pay now. It is asking for the first name, last name, email ID and mobile number. Okay, so we're going to enter the details as this: first name dummy, last name user, email as dummy@pabblytools.com, and then for the mobile number I'm going to keep it as this. And then we're going to click on this button which says proceed to pay, and after clicking on this, it is going to ask me for the payment method. So I'm going to select the payment method as credit / debit card, and over here I'm going to enter my card details. And after entering this card details, I'm going to click on pay 9, and as I'm going to click on pay 9 right over here, yes, you can see it is saying waiting for payment confirmation. So we're going to wait for a few seconds, and now it is asking me for the OTP. So over here I'm going to enter the OTP right now, and after entering this OTP, we're going to click on submit. And as I'm going to click on submit, yes, you can see that it is saying redirecting you to your bank. So we're going to wait for a few seconds, and yes, you can see payment successful. So yes, with this we have successfully made this payment, and now what will happen is that Instamojo will send the details of our payment to our workflow. So I'm going to check that if Pabbly has captured the details or not, and yes, you can see that Pabbly has captured the payment status successful right over here. Yes, you can see that Pabbly has captured all the details. You can see the payment amount. We're going to move on forward. You can see all the details captured. I'm going to show you. You can see the buyer's name, you can see the phone, you can see the email. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our trigger step, and now what will happen is that as soon as a new successful payment is made in my Instamojo account, automatically Pabbly is going to capture the response for the same. And now further, what I want is I want to send and get an automated WhatsApp message, right? So I want to send an automated WhatsApp message through the customer first. So for the action application, I'm going to select it as WhatsApp Cloud API. So here we are going to use WhatsApp Cloud API in order to send automated WhatsApp messages. So I'm going to search for WhatsApp Cloud API right over here, and after searching for it, we are going to select it. And after selecting it, it's asking me for the action events. For the action event, we are going to select it as send template message, and then click on connect. And as I'm going to click on connect, it is asking me to add a new connection or select an existing connection. So if you have already connected your WhatsApp Cloud API account with your Pabbly's workflow, you can click on select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me. Click on add a new connection, and now it is asking me for the token, the phone number ID and the WhatsApp business account ID. And to get all of these three, you can see that it is saying enter the system user generated token here, learn more. So we're going to click on this learn more hyperlink given right over here to get all of these threes. Okay, so as soon as we're going to click on learn more, it is redirecting me to the forum window of Pabbly, and over here you can see here's the complete WhatsApp Cloud API setup inside Pabbly Connect step-by-step tutorial guide. So you can watch this video in order to set up your WhatsApp Cloud API. I've already set it up, so I'm going to open it directly. And yes, over here you can see that I've generated. Over here is my access token. Over here you can see the phone number ID and the WhatsApp business account ID. So I'm going to copy all of these three right from here, and then we're going to paste it right over here in our workflow. And after pasting all of these three, we are going to click on save, and as I was going to click on save right over here, yes, you can see that we have successfully connected our WhatsApp Lite API account with our Pabbly's workflow. And after connecting this, it is asking me for the template name. And to let you know this about template name, I'm going to open my WhatsApp setup again, and over here you can see to create your own message template, click here. So again, we're going to click on this hyperlink provided right over here, and after opening this hyperlink, it is going to redirect me to the message templates which I've already created. So here you can see all the message templates I've already created, and if you wish to create a new, you can click on this create template and create your own. I'm going to use one from this only, which is this message to send to customer. Over here you can see that this is my template name, and as you can see, this is my template, right? So I'm going to select the template name as message to send to customer, and as I'm going to select the template name, Pabbly is going to automatically detect the language code and the template ID. So we don't have to change this directly. We are going to move on forward. It is asking me for the recipient mobile number. So as you know that we have received the recipient mobile number right over here in the response of Instamojo, right? Over here you can see that this is the mobile number which we have received, which is the recipient mobile number. So we're going to enter the same number right over here, but we're not going to copy paste it or enter it manually, but instead we are going to map it. So you must be wondering what is mapping, right? So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step, and as you know, our previous step was the trigger step where we selected Instamojo as our trigger application. So we're going to map the details from the response of our trigger application only, and as soon as going to map these details, automatically my details will turn dynamic and change with every new response received. So over here I'm going to give you an example that it is asking me for the recipient mobile number, right? So let's suppose we're going to enter the recipient mobile number right over here manually by typing it like this. Then this will not change with every new response received because this is a static information and we have entered it manually. But if we're going to map this from the previous response, suppose I'm going to look for the number in the previous response, and as you can see, the same. So let's suppose we're going to map this from the previous response, then this will definitely change because my previous response will also change. So that's why we do mapping right over here to run our workflow in real time. And now it is asking me for the body field 1 and body field 2, and to let you know about these, we are going to open the template again. So as you can see that this is the message template which I have created. Over here you can see this is the message I want to send to all of my customers. Over here you can see it is hi 1, thank you for your payment of 2 via Instamojo. So you can notice that this is the template, but you can also see that there's 1 and 2 in curly brackets right over here. So you must be wondering why both of these are in curly brackets, because over here 1 and 2 are variables, and I want to replace this 1 with the name of my customer, and over here the 2 with amount of the bill. Okay, so that each of my customer receives a more personalized WhatsApp message, something like this. You can see that I've replaced this one as demo user, and for the 2 we have replaced it with 9. Okay, so we're going to map the value of 1 and 2 right over here in the body field 1 and 2. So for the body field 1 we have to map the name of the customer. So for that I'm going to look for name in the previous response, and as you can see, buyer's name, so we're going to map it. And now for the body field 2 we are going to map the amount, right? So I'm going to look for amount in the previous response, and as you can see, payment amount 9, so we're going to map it. And after mapping all of these details, we are going to click on save and send test request. But before clicking on this button, I'll just replace this dummy phone number with my original phone number so that I can show you the message and the response received. And after replacing this number, I'm going to click on this button which says save and send test request, and as I'm going to click on this, yes, you can see that message status accepted. With this, we have successfully received a positive response that we have sent an automated WhatsApp message. So I'm going to open my WhatsApp and check for the new message received, and yes, you can see that we have successfully received a new automated WhatsApp message which says hi dumb user, thank you for your payment of ₹9. So yes, this is the message which we are going to send it to the customer, right? So yes, you can see that this is the message, and yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow till here. And now what I want is I want to send automated WhatsApp message to my team too, right? For that I'm going to add another action step, and now for my action application, again we are going to select it as WhatsApp Cloud API, and after selecting the application for the event, we are going to select it as send template message and click on connect. So yes, again it is asking me for the same. So as you can see, recently I connected my account, so I'm going to click on select existing connection and then save, and as I was going to do so right over here, yes, you can see we have successfully connected. And now for the template name, I'm going to select it as this, which is message to notify to the team, and after selecting my template name, again it is going to automatically detect the language code and the template ID, so we don't have to change that. We are directly going to move on forward. And now it is asking me for the recipient mobile number. So this time we are not going to map the recipient mobile number because I don't want to change this with every new response received, right? I'm going to send this WhatsApp message to my team, so I'm going to keep the mobile number as static only. So I'm going to enter the mobile number right over here manually without changing it. And after entering this, we are going to move on forward. It is asking for the body field 1, 2, 3 and 4. So again I'm going to open my message template, and over here you can see that in this message template we have 4 variables, which is the customer name, email, contact number and the amount paid. Okay, so I'm going to map all of these 4 details value right over here in body field 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so for the first we are going to map the name of the customer. I'm going to search for it, and as you can see the same, so we're going to map it. We're going to map the email of the customer. I'm going to look for it. We are going to map it. Again, we're going to map the number of the customer right over here. We are going to map it, and now we are going to map the amount. I'm going to look for amount, and as you can see the same, so we're going to map it. Once again, after entering all of these details, we are going to click on save and send test request. And as soon as we're going to click on save and send test request, and yes, with this we have successfully received another positive response that we have sent automated WhatsApp message once again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open my WhatsApp and check for the message sent to my team. So I'm going to open my WhatsApp and check it, and as you can see, yes, we have successfully received another new message which says new payment alert. Over here you can see the customer name, email, contact number, and the amount paid. So yes, with this we have successfully sent a message to the team and to the customer both. And yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow. But now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rename this action step as send message, and for the next we are going to rename it as get message to avoid any further confusion. Okay, so I'm going to rename it as get message right over here. So we're going to go on the three dots and then rename both of these steps. And after renaming this, yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow. And now what will happen is that as soon as a new successful Instamojo payment is made, automatically Pabbly is going to send an automated WhatsApp message and get an automated WhatsApp message with the same details. And yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow, and over here you can see the two messages I sent during this video with the help of my workflow. So yes, now I'll just summarize this workflow for you once. For the trigger application, we selected Instamojo. For the trigger event, we selected successful payment. For the action application, we selected WhatsApp Cloud API because I wanted to send an automated WhatsApp message and get an automated WhatsApp message. And now this workflow will run in backend without any manual efforts. So yes, this was it for the video, and if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. And for your reference, I'll just clone this workflow and share the workflow link in the description box so that you can access my workflow. I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can integrate many more applications. So if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.